Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, episode 24. Something to do with the Dandelion, I think was its name. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Whether it be live or on YouTube, where this VOD will hopefully be uploaded very soon. Well, if you're watching, it's already been uploaded, hasn't it? Players, welcome to you as well. It's been a little bit again. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. How y'all doing?
Something like that.
Fantastic.
Once
I'm
again,
not unemployed
Doing
anymore.
great.
I miss
Yay, so I got a
unemployed now.
job.
I feel like this discussion happened last time. Something about unemployed and then employed and...
No. He's been unemployed. Now he is employed.
Oh, I see. Good.
That's why we didn't play last week.
This feels really strangely familiar, but good job, Sal. No longer unemployed. That's good. It's good to have a job. Hopefully everyone...
I miss the old Sal.
Oh no, last week was power. The week before that was because I got a job.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, last week was rough. Memphis got slammed with some bad stuff, so I couldn't stream. No power and whatnot.
Put it in reverse there.
But now we're here. We're going back to Witchlight. We're going to go resolve some deals I think a few of you have made maybe tonight. Maybe we're going to go a little exploring in our new region. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out soon. But you guys got lore bombed a few weeks ago, I believe. Who wants to bear that burden and tell us what happened last time?
I got it, boys, but I might need some help.
Oh, a
Go,
volunteer.
Brent.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, let's hear it.
So last week we ended up fighting our boy Will, and it was a pretty tough battle. We're going after him, but he ended up attacking us. And I guess once I had felt the wound he gave on my chest, I knew this was legit, and my adrenaline kicked in. And with too much strength, instead of trying to knock him out, I went for the kill, and I unfortunately I killed Will with my fists. So we're a little bit shaken up from that, as we now are heading over to Yawn. Unfortunately, like I said, Will ended up dying in our fight. So we got our boy Squirt to navigate us through Yawn, and as the way we got to Yawn was going through the mist, and it was very important for us to stay on the path and to not take any rest and to not break while on the mist over to Yawn. I believe some of us might have noticed some creatures or figures or sounds throughout the mist as we were traveling, but we kept pace and we had no issues getting over to Yawn. However, as soon as we got over to Yawn, I guess we got over to like a little kind of like a cliff area, and we saw this huge building up on top of the mountain. And we ran into a Dandelion who we were looking to find anyway, named Amidor. Amidor, the Dandelion, is on the run from a dangerous creature, and that's all we pretty much know about them. But Amidor can help us get back over to Hither, I'm pretty sure. With Amidor, there was a large bee named Pollinella. She's a queen bee from the Cyclops Beekeeper. That's all I really know too much about her. As well as there was an elf of them named Gleam, whose sister is actually kidnapped by Dandelion Moongrave, the Hag of Yawn. So Gleam has a twin sister named Glister. And so I believe her shadow was removed, if I'm not mistaken. But her sister Glister is still kidnapped. So we were discussing what our next steps were going to be in Yawn, how we were going to do, because we still have to get back to Hither eventually to drop off the portrait that we promised Valvorna there. That's all I remember. I'm sure there's more.
You probably got told a bit more, but that was still a very good recap, Rain D. Ross. You have inspiration for the evening. You will
That
have
was pretty-
opportunities to use it. So yeah,
That
that was
was a
good.
good 3-week recap. Pretty good.
I completely agree. And of
Reminder,
course, oh, go ahead, Larian.
I was gonna, we still have like, well, some of us at least still have like the regular inspiration you gave to us, right?
If you haven't used it yet, absolutely. There was one you guys earned from being some good people, some real good people, and given a solid effort for something. I don't remember. Did it have to do with children? I believe it did.
Yeah, we made Hoppy gave them everybody the food, and
That's right. You earned inspiration by
With the
forcing Hoppy to give a
disparate-
speech. That is correct.
it was good.
You're welcome, everyone.
Yeah, it was a good inspiration. I used mine. I don't know about you guys.
I used mine. That's why I volunteered to give the recap, even though
I've still got mine, baby.
Yeah,
Still
I didn't
got
know how to
mine.
use it.
Well,
Been a while. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew they still had it.
hopefully, maybe you'll have a chance to use it. Maybe you won't. Maybe you can hold on to it. That's your choice. Also, if there are any lore-related questions as your characters, you can ask at any time when you don't remember something. Don't forget that. You're not locked into, oh crap, we were told this and I don't remember. You can always just ask. That being said, I want to jump over and get this started. So, the spot we ended at last time, you guys were, besides getting told everything that's happening with Gleam and Amidor talking about being your guide and whatnot, you were sort of in between how you were going to deal with this. Amidor had mentioned, like, he needed something from you if he was going to help you, and I'm not sure if you guys have inquired on that or not. You've been talking about what you would like to do next first. So, we're going to pick this up as if you guys are in a huddle. Amidor and Gleam are kind of just standing off to the side, chatting amongst one another, waiting for you to come back to them to tell them your plan or what you want to do, and we'll go from there. So you guys are, let's see. Here you are. Amidor will be back over here. I can grab him.
Game pause.
Oh, game
No
is paused. Okay.
Oh my god, why was that so loud? All
don't-
my sounds reset?
Oh, did the game just blow up on you and with audio?
Oh my god, that was so loud.
Sorry, that might be my fault. I'm not sure, but either way, this is what the area looks like right now. It's on you guys. What would you like to do?
Hold on, I need to test something.
Hey, did anyone just like feel out of it for like a second there? Let's recap on what our plans are going forward.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Well, we have the castle is in the distance. Amidor has some sort of deal for us, but we can also potentially go back to Bavorna real quick and get this deal out of the way. We still have a few days on it too, though. So
How many days?
check notes.
I think it's only 2 left.
I think so.
I think when we go to sleep, we'll have 2 days left.
So it's like 2.5 because it's like
Yeah,
late
yeah,
afternoon
2.5.
right now, right?
I have written down that it's the 5th day out of the 8, so once this day ends, we should have 2 days left. So, depending
I'll
on...
be honest. That took a lot out of me. I need a nap.
Yeah, I think at a minimum, we rest for a little bit. Take a short rest. Actually, yeah. Can we technically do that? Can we say we're doing that while we're doing this little in-character recap?
A long
It also
rest?
seems.
No, wait. We were just talking about a short rest, right?
I'll be honest. I think.
I mean, I'm cool with a long rest too, but okay.
Didn't they mention something about a group of creatures that we might be able to rest at, like that have an inn?
I got 3 spells.
Somebody did ask about an inn. That's one of the weird memory fogs of Yawn. Seems to have made me forget that. We could go to the inn and sleep for the night.
It also seems like they need help right
Yeah,
now. We should probably help them out. You know,
Yeah,
scratch my back, scratch yours.
yeah, we definitely need to find out what they need help with, and
I I think the inn is in a town where they might not be too happy to see outsiders. I don't think it's like a human. It's not humans or elves. I think it's another race that's living there.
Most towns don't care.
I look over at Sal.
I'm only half elf, bud.
Well, Hoppy's from, well, I guess not this specific area.
Yeah, totally.
Amidor, do you think there's a place we could rest at, and then we can decide what our next move is when we get there? Because we're pretty beat up from our last encounter.
Amidor turns to you. Looks like he was listening to Gleam for a moment. Just holds one leafy hand up to her, and as his big, huge, flowery head looks toward you, and says, "An inn? You want to sleep in an inn? Where? What inn are you speaking of?"
In
It
the
doesn't
bed.
have to be an inn. It could just be like a safe place for us to rest.
Amidor looks around as if he's like surveying the area, kind of peering his head into some distant mountains where it looks like he might see a crack or a cave of some sort. Turns back to you and says, "We could perhaps take refuge in an overhang or an underhang or maybe in a crevice of sorts. Is that what you want to do? Or even just off this path here would work well."
Yeah, I suppose. There's no towns or anything in this area that we can refuel and restock at.
If there are, I'm not aware of them, I'm afraid. I know the path to the Palace of Heart's Desire, and I know the path to Hither. I do not know the path to any inns or taverns or safe refuges, I'm afraid.
If you took us to Hither, would you be able to take us back to Yon?
I could.
So look at the guys. So what do you want to do? Should we go back to Hither first if he allows us to take us, and then we can help him out?
I just want a nap.
Get that monkey off our back?
Yeah, I think we could do that then. Yeah.
Wait,
Straight
what
up.
monkey?
He shows us how to get to Hither, and then we come back here, and in exchange we'll help him.
Let's ask. Hey, Amidor.
We should find out what he wants.
Aye.
First.
What exactly would you like for us to help you with?
Well, I've already promised my assistance to these two lovely ladies here, the lovely Gleam, and he turns over and gives her just a quick bow, and my beautiful love, Pollinella, and he holds out his leafy hand, which Pollinella lands on and starts nuzzling.
That's cute. I get it.
I would say dealing with that Cyclops would be priority to keep her safe. As long as he's out there, she's not. But I'd be heartbroken to leave Gleam just high and dry and focus on myself, so I was going to help with her sister and whatever else there. I suppose if you all helped me with those tasks, I could take it to the palace. Or you mentioned Hither. Either or, I suppose.
Well, is it the palace is where the hag's at currently, right? Or is the hag at a different place?
The palace
I'm talking
is...
about Endolin.
Oh, Endolin. She's not at the palace. No, she doesn't stay there. He turns over and looks kind of down the path a bit. It's really hard to see because it's so dark, but another flash of lightning crosses the sky, and just briefly you could see what looks like perhaps a keep or a castle out on a carved out of a mountain in the distance. To which Amidor turns back to you and says, No, she stays at the Motherhorn.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that castle? As I push, point over in the direction where I saw the lightning flash.
Lights up every time there's lightning, bouncing across all these, I don't know what you call them, the standing moons and suns laid out across the land.
And that's where Glister's at too, right? As well as Gleam Shadow.
Amidor just looks towards Gleam, to which she quickly nods.
And then I look over at Polynella. What's your business with the Cyclops?
Well, plain and simple. Polynella wanted an escape, which I offered. She was beautiful and thought I was rather handsome, and we fell in love almost immediately. But as long as that Cyclops looking for her, she won't be safe. So, I'm not sure how to deal with it. I don't think killing him's right, but I don't think I could talk to him. I honestly don't know what to do, but if you help me figure that out, I'd be grateful.
Do you know why the Cyclops wanted Polynella? He's a beekeeper, was it for her honey or?
Amidor shakes his head and says, your guess is as good as mine. Maybe to squeeze the nectar from her like some sort of monster or something along those lines.
Does the Cyclops work for Endolin?
I don't know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't lie and say I know.
Well, we're definitely willing to help you with, I think, both of those things. I'm not sure how exactly to help you with the Cyclops. We aren't going to want to kill him necessarily either, but maybe we can figure something out if we run into him. Is he still on the hunt for Polynella? Will he find her at all?
It's possible. He's quite big and definitely looking around.
What's his name?
Good thing he's only got one eye,
You stole my joke, asshole.
huh?
You know, I'm not sure actually. Polly, do you know his name at all? And Polynella just buzzes around Amidor's head for a moment. To which Amidor then says, Mudlump. Mudlump. What a name.
Could you ask Polynella, what does the Cyclops want with you specifically?
Polynella buzzes almost a bit, almost like a leaf falling. Like she looks a little bit sad. And Amidor just leans in, nodding his head as if he's listening, and says, "Oh, you had the right of it. Takes her nectar that she produces."
Without permission?
Polynella just lands on his leaf at that point, or Amidor's leaf. Then he says, "Oh, that seems to be the case. Owns her," she says.
How can you own another creature? That's not right.
Not right at all.
I clench my fist. I don't like these some of these people here. What about you, Sal? Would you steal a bee?
No.
See, it ain't right.
I lived with a ton of bees back in the day.
Did you ever steal their pollen? Or their nectar?
Oh.
See, it ain't right. So, and then as I say that, I feel really dizzy and I'm like stumbling on one leg. Well, before we rest, let's decide our options. Is there any chance you could take us to Hither first, and then we'll promise to come back here with you and get both these tasks completed?
Oh, that's a tall order. By order of reciprocation, I suppose that it would work out, but it's to leave here with so much happening. May I ask your urgency to go to Hither?
I'll look over at the crew.
Look over to
Yeah.
Sal.
I also look over at Sal.
Oh, Sal. Do
Well,
you want to tell them,
Tired.
or should I?
What? Sorry?
Do you want to tell them, or should I?
You tell him.
So this guy made a deal with the hag, because apparently, she took something of his a long time ago, and he's gonna get it back. So we did something for her, and we need to bring it. We need to bring her portrait back to her. We only have a few days left before I guess the time limit is. So unfortunately, two of us are in the middle of being bound to a deal with Bavorna.
Oh, I see. I see. That's no good. Never be dealing with hags. I wouldn't be surprised if you went to her with what she wanted and she simply turned you to toads anyhow.
Yeah, that would suck.
It does
I'll
sound
go over
urgent,
to
though.
Sal.
What exactly happens if you don't meet her deadline?
That's what I'm asking.
We don't know. Hag stuff. Who knows? Whatever she feels like doing in the moment, probably.
She might
Sounds
steal our
like a-
shadows.
Sounds like a bunch of baloney. How's she gonna steal your shadow? You have to physically be next to her.
I look over at Hoppy and I'm
She's
like, the
not
last
all
time.
knowing.
Should
Yeah,
use
but she
None of them
almost
are.
made us into stew.
No.
Yeah, you were in a cage, Hoppy, originally with Rain. Remember?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't remember how I got in that cage.
You
don't remember how you got in
carried
that
on the
cage?
ground. You went over to grab it, snatched you up.
That's
Wait,
not what happened.
were you two not together when you first
not
got
what
caught?
happened.
You two got caught separately?
No, I woke up in that cage and I heard this.
Wait,
I'm in
hold
a
on.
cage. I'm in a cage. Yeah.
That's not the song.
See a cage? Do you see a cage?
And then I immediately chime in. Yes, we see a cage. What do you see? See. I bet Richard would have gotten this.
Richard would have eaten this shit up.
I just want all
I
this.
just packed my
done with that
backpack.
lady. That's what I'm worried about. But these
The
guys
soul comes to
these
life,
guys-
starts singing.
did help us get us out of the cage. So that's the dilemma right at. I mean, I want to help you guys as fast as possible too, but I'd rather
Oh,
just
yeah.
cut stuff off with this hag, so we don't have to worry about it.
Don't you remember we're supposed to be their servants? Wink, wink.
So
That's right.
I'll give y'all
No.
a choice. Larian, you were talking initially and explaining what happened, but if y'all want to, you can do a group persuasion check or rely on Larian's persuasion check. The idea being at least half of you have to succeed if you do it as a group. So
I
what would
have
you
a
like to do?
bad persuasion.
I also have
It's
not
bad.
great.
It's +0. Wait, I think it should be. There should be -1.
I am
No.
not
You
great.
No,
have
it's not a charisma check.
time.
It's just a charisma-based attribute. It's
Why not
+0.
help these people? What's the worst that could happen?
Well, we'll help them, but we're on a timetable.
Man,
Of-
y'all are so scared of hags. They're just witches.
You got caught twice. Each time you've been caught by a hag.
Well, that was okay. Again, the first
Yeah,
time.
you want.
Your dinner. The second time you became a toy.
If you're not careful, Hoppy, you'll complete the 3 for 3 and be a prisoner of all 3 hags.
Maybe that's how we'll feel. Maybe that's how we'll do
Risk that.
Emily.
Happy, Happy. Hold on.
And I just pop up and I go over.
Happy. Pull your mic away from your mouth just a bit.
Sorry.
Your voice is cutting off when you get hype.
Oh my god.
It kinda
I'm
works.
sorry.
Like we couldn't even hear what you were saying when you got hype.
Good, it was better that way.
That's what the sound check was for.
It's like
Okay,
in
hold
character,
on.
like we just start to tune her out because she's just screeching. There's a little
sorry.
bunny hopping up and down, be like, "Ah!" waving her arms around. It's like, she
Okay,
done
now y'all
yet?
can go ahead. Sorry.
So anyways, as I was saying, I'll go help you out. These guys are too tired.
So
Too scared of
You're the one that started.
some boo hockey magic lady. Ooh, and I do like spooky hands. Ooh, at everybody behind me. That's
I lean-
mostly Sal and Larry.
I lean over to Larry and I'm like, wasn't she just talking
Ooh,
about
she's
like
gonna spooky get you.
how you need to respect the hags and everything?
Well, yeah, when you're in their face, they're not all knowing.
She's been captured twice. She doesn't seem to give a shit.
Okay, again, that first one was a fluke. That second one was to save Sal.
I think we give her the Dandelion and then we get Blister. We do like a trade.
Ready to know, hag?
Yeah, do you
I
want to
put up-
trade
like, I'm
her
ready to
for your
go.
sister?
I'm just hopping back and forth in like a fighting stance, like doing fancy footwork and shit.
So anyway, Amidor. So we have to go to the Motherhorn to save. It's Glister, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Glister. So
Uh-huh.
that's going to be a big task. We're definitely. I think we're going to need to do that after we come back. But
Whew.
we could probably help you with the Cyclops issue first. So we'll help with the Cyclops issue. You take us to Hither, and then we'll help you with getting Glister back.
Which
How-
makes sure
You
that's
know,
okay with Gleam too.
I would like to point out again, there's no guarantee that she's going to help you after you get this to her. She will just curse you or whatever.
If that happens, we'll deal with
Thor
it.
said
But
it himself,
I
and he's been here longer than I have.
Yeah, but we know a way to deal with this hag. Know her secret.
Do we? And I
Do.
like really like crane my neck to the side.
We just gotta walk her around in a circle and she gets all dizzy.
Witter shins.
She has a case of Wittershins.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So shit hits the fans, we just start booging around.
If she
Wait, I thought
if she
that
does
was
try to do
another
that, then no. But one is the one with shit. With her. Wait.
Oh well, why don't we just walk around and just beat the happiness into her?
That's other option too.
I mean, talk to her. We should talk to her first.
We'll be nice, we'll be polite, we'll give her what she wants. We'll be like, oh, we have to go. We have a big like birthday party to go to or some shit. Or my dad's getting like his arm removed, and then we leave. You know,
My cat's on fire.
my cat's I left my cat on fire.
My turtle's in the soup.
My toaster's got to take a bath.
With me in it.
Yeah, Bavorna has the wither shins.
Oh well.
Scabatha has forgetfulness.
And she
I
got
don't
that.
know what that means.
She forgets things. If Bavorna tries to do something, we'll have to deal with it. But if we do nothing, she's just gonna do something to us anyway.
How?
So I like that plan, Larry. We
I don't know.
go.
Are you
we
able
rest
to do
up.
so?
Oh, sorry. You can go back. Sorry.
No, I was just saying are you able to do something to her right now?
I'm
I
not
want
a
you to
hag.
think this through.
I'm not a
What-
fey hag. I don't have an evil, powerful sister who controls this realm.
Why do you think they're all powerful? People have to go to them, physically go to them to get cursed. They don't just like, I don't know, Wi-Fi it in. I mean,
I don't know, Sal. Did you
Telepathically
physically go
curse
to her
you?
when you lost whatever you lost?
Nope.
We made a.
Sal's had a disability his entire life because of something she did to him as a child.
that sounds like you shouldn't have made a deal with a hag.
Well,
I didn't.
the other thing is we
How
did
she
make
curse you?
we did make a deal with her, regardless of what happened in the past, and we should follow through with it. It's the right thing to do.
Yes, we'll just deal with whatever follows after the deal afterwards.
And
but-
Wait. You're telling me he's dealt with a hag when he was a kid? How can we trust him? And
Hoppy. The mic just a little bit away
Oh.
from. Okay, there you go.
Better?
Yes.
Probably.
Sorry.
For now.
I mean, y'all complain. Y'all say it's too far.
No, you're good.
Can we trust him? He's
Sal
been
seems
dealing with hags since a kid.
He seems like a nice guy.
No, Hoppy. No.
What do you mean?
He was a kid. He didn't do anything.
You remember when I told you the whole story and we did the fade to black work like Final Fantasy and the camera panned up and then we come back down and you just know the whole story?
Yeah, I remember the camera, everything, yeah.
You skipped that cutscene, damn it.
Don't skip
She's
the
just
cutscenes, Hoppy.
spacebarring through all the cutscenes.
Look, it's not my fault. I don't have a very long attention span.
I knew that blank stare meant she wasn't looking or listening.
What do you mean? I'm listening the whole time.
Now I'm gonna bend over, and you know how you're not supposed to talk to short people.
What happened to this group persuasion check?
Listen, Rabbit.
Those would be with disadvantage.
And I tell her about the carnival and Bakaluda and Richard and how we all lost these things.
That sounds like you went to a hag carnival. And that sounds like some kind of hag staff.
Now I'm getting mad. The Witchlight
getting it,
Festival is not a hag carnival. I look over at the rabbit. Fire coming out of my eyes.
All right, Hobby's getting a little cranky because she doesn't have her spells.
She needs a nap.
So Amidor, we take a rest. We deal with the Cyclops in the morning. And we go to Hither. How does that sound?
Well, how long did you have to meet this deal again?
2 days, so it gives us a day and a half to deal with the Cyclops. It takes us a half a day to get to Hither.
Well, I'm not exactly sure where the Cyclops is, so perhaps dealing with your Hither business might be best first.
Maybe
If you guys are cool with that, then I look over at Paulinella and the elf, and I'm like, would you guys want to travel with us for safety? You don't have to go to the hag's house or now. You could just come with us.
We could just take a nap right here on one of these cliff sides.
we are gonna sleep here somewhere, but
I could guide you just right to where Hither begins and simply wait on you.
Sounds like a plan.
Works.
do we come back the same way?
Yes, just make sure I'll give you, 1 day? I'll head down there and camp for 1 day. You come back to the Fog's Edge, I'll guide you through the mist.
Sounds like
Hopefully we can get there one day.
Should be able to. I mean,
I just can't afford to wait
Yeah.
any longer.
That's fair.
that's fair for us too.
we don't really want to keep you waiting either.
And to make sure to confirm we're coming back, I pull out. I have a little necklace that has the crest of the House Ross on it, and I give to Amidor. I'll be like, "You're gonna hold on to this for me when I go to Hither, and then when I come back, I'll get it for."
Why, how honorable! Sir, you do me justice! And he takes this would you call it an artifact, or what would you call that? An heirloom?
It's just like a little necklace, like one of those open up, like lock necklaces with like the crest inside of it.
He takes it from you and examines it, and safely stows it away inside one of his stalks attached to his body, and says, "I'll protect this with my life. That I can assure you."
All right,
Aw.
looks like we got ourselves a deal, boys. Let's go mess with some hags. And then I immediately just pass out because I'm that tired and bleeding.
He just falls down exactly where he's at.
I don't think we should stay on the road and do your camp. Do you want to go off road just a little bit?
And I poke him.
What?
Get up!
How far
Get up
away
there,
was
yeah. A little further.
the spot to Hither?
I'd say we can probably get there in about, let's see, where are we at now? We're at the edge of, he starts looking up and looking around again. 1, 2, 4, about 5 hours sounds about right.
It's a little further than I thought.
I guess we could walk there and then camp.
I don't know if we can walk 5 hours. What time is it? It's like late in the day, right? I mean,
Pretty late. It's pretty late. It's hard to tell
Yeah.
here because it's very
Man is
cloudy
dying.
and there's
Yeah,
no
I mean-
sun shining.
I mean, we're exhausted, that's for sure. Yeah, but I don't remember exactly how long it's been since we last rested.
I don't think we've done a full.
Actually, it
rest
was a while because we woke up at Little Oak, and then we started going here, and then we ran into Will, and now we're here.
No, we dealt with the children, and then we.
Right, but I mean, this is all the same day. Yeah, it's been a long day. Yeah, we shouldn't walk 5 hours. Yeah, so let's find one of these nice ledge overhangs to cuddle up under.
All right. This way looks as good as any. Follow me. And you see him start hopping on these rocks to the south, scaling through them, to which you all follow suit. You don't follow him for that long. It's about 10 minutes, and then he stops and finds a little clearing, and motions for Gleam to help him set up a little campfire and whatnot, and sees if any of you will help as well. Does anyone help him set up a little camp?
Yeah, I
I'll
make
help.
fire. I make
I'll help.
fire and stuff.
I'm real good at surviving.
Okay.
Same, but also I make fire.
You guys help gather a small little safe fire pit, get a few fallen stumps and logs, and set them around, and go ahead and light a fire for the evening. So you guys now have a camp set up. You can immediately just lay down your bags and sleep, or do some downtime stuff. What would y'all like to do?
No, I'm going to bed. Immediately.
Yeah, I open up work massage and I just look at it.
Oh, wait.
And then I just fall asleep with my head in the book.
I stick my hand in my pack. Oh, hold on. How many hours has it been since the kids?
You guys start at 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Maybe longer.
Only been 8 hours since the kids?
Oh, you said since the kids. I'm sorry. I thought since Will. A long time. Like, I'm honestly not sure. What are you looking for? Why?
Because my stuff resets every 24 hours, basically.
It has not been 24 hours.
Well, that's what I'm trying to, like... Maybe like a guesstimate or something?
It
I
has
think
been
it was.
eight,
Has it been like
18
close to
hours.
20? Okay. Sounds good.
I think it was like pretty early morning when we
I'm
woke
just
up.
trying to find out if I go sleep.
You will have it back in the morning, yes.
Thank you. That's what I needed. I pull out my bag of bounty. Let go.
Are you feeding us? Is that what I'm sorry? I was reading an
Yeah,
ability
that's what
that
I'm trying to
apparently
do.
I have.
You just hear me
Let go.
snoring.
It's not going. Hold on. Okay.
Saw you do a custom roll. Well, there it goes. So you
Did it
take
go?
this sturdy leather sack filled with some type of food. You're not sure quite what you're going to get yet. Actually, do you want to make the roll to determine that, or do you want to go with... I think you have the option to just go with some bland food, so at least it's not terrible. What do you want to do?
We're
Okay.
going with that 5.
Still bland.
It's still bland as
Alright.
shit.
It's actually...
There's no love in this food. It's like gray ass carrots and shit. It doesn't even look happy. Like, they're all muted ass colors. They're like muted gray orange carrots. It'll fill you up, but that's it. No flavor, nothing. You get sadness. That's what you get.
It'll do. I eat and then I lay down.
Same.
I'm gonna eat some of those ass carrots and also I'm gonna lay down, but I'm not gonna start meditating just yet.
It's been a rough day.
All the rumbling in the bag
Oh,
wakes me up, and I just put my hand out. I don't even care what kind of food it is.
right. I guess I'll take the first shift.
I'm gonna Before I meditate, I want to take out Richard's skull from my backpack.
Jesus Christ.
I just want to look at it,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
I'm gonna whisper in its like where its ears would be, something that nobody else can hear. And then right here, Rain hears in the sound of Richard, or the sound of Richard's voice. I see a cage. Do you see a cage?
And I'm like half asleep with like carrot stuck in my mouth. I start choking on the carrot.
It's not that bad, is it?
I do the choking sublime.
Is he dying?
You might be dying.
Um,
What was that, Rain?
What happened?
I spit the carrot out. straight at Sal at like 5 miles per hour. A little bit of speed. I remember that's 20.
At 5 miles per hour.
10 miles per hour.
Where does it hit me?
Zooming.
You just let it hit you?
On your forehead.
It hits my forehead.
Well, that's just rude.
And then I just like
I'm sorry. I thought I heard something.
I just pat the top of Richard's skull, and I put it back in my backpack, and I start meditating.
I get out my bedroll and I go a little far away from everyone and I sleep.
All right, standard procedure. Wait 4 hours. Wake up the sleeping druid.
Just to verify, who has a bedroll?
I'm pretty sure I got one.
I think I threw that shit out.
I do have one. All 7 pounds of it.
Carrying around that shit.
Okay. All of you set out your bedrolls except for Larian. Larian, how you sleeping tonight?
Oh,
I just fucking lay on the
natural.
ground. I don't
I
care.
mean, negative bedroll. Sorry.
I just lay on the ground. I'll like, arm pillow. Maybe I'll take the rest of my pack and pillow if I'm feeling like I need a little bit of extra comfort. But I'm just, on after all, I'll look up at the sky for a while.
And are you guys
Cuddle
doing
in his
some sort
cloak.
of sleep order or watch order or something?
Yeah, standard watch order.
Is that
You
you
only
for
need 4 hours, right, Hoppy?
Watch him for 4 hours. And
She
then
needs
I wake
sleep.
up. I wake up the cell.
Okay.
You only need 4 hours too, right, Hoppy?
Nope.
You need full rest.
Yeah.
I can switch with you or something. Or do the first wake you up in like 4 hours. Or wake up Sal in a couple hours. Oh, you seem to be having a good time wandering around. Never mind, I'm asleep.
Yeah, my ass is passed out.
You're just pacing around. You're having a good time. Never mind. I'm not gonna disturb you. You look like you got your thing going.
Okay, Gleam sits up against a rock. She looks rather uncomfortable. Amidor just kind of, it looks like he's sitting. Looks like he's just spreading out his roots on the ground and just plopping to the ground, and Polynella lands and nestles in his flowery head. 4 hours go by, Hoppy. Uneventful.
I wake up the cell.
Well, he was meditating, so he's kind of pretty much awake.
I poke
Yeah,
it.
basically.
I poke the cell.
Okay, good night, rabbit.
Your turn! And I immediately plop down right here. In my bedroll.
Okay, you sit out of your bedroll, get nice and comfy. Sal. Make a perception check for me.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, be right back.
Okay. Sal, you're sort of sitting there, just looking around occasionally. It's besides the scary thunder that goes off sometimes and the bright flashes of light in the sky, via the lightning shooting across it, nothing really too eventful happens, but you're almost positive during one of those flashes of lightning, while you're looking up at the clouds, one of the clouds looked like it was almost shaped like an eye during the brief second you saw it. Could just be maybe Yawn's environment itself. Could be just a cloud that looked like it, but it was very peculiar. Nothing else around looked like that. Other than that, 4 hours go by uneventful for you, Sal. And all of you gain the benefits of a long rest, except for Hoppy. Oh, I take that back. Larian, make a Constitution's saving throw for me.
Me?
Yep.
Am I still nightmare or something?
No.
You weren't very comfortable.
You said Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that a nat 1, Larian?
But I'd be used to this. This isn't weird for me.
You'd be used to sleeping on hard rock on the ground, and that's it?
Yeah, that's his backstory.
This is rock?
Yeah, you are on rock. Yes, you're on a mountainside.
Oh. Well, too late now, I guess.
Inspiration.
Am I exhausted?
Well, I mean, do you want to do anything about it, or you gonna accept the outcome?
Can I use my rope as a pillow?
No.
Do I need a bedroll to meditate?
No, you're sitting up meditating.
Then I guess I attempt to sleep on rock and struggle and fail throughout the night.
All right, you gain the benefits of full rest or long rest too, but you have 1 point of exhaustion.
I feel great. I'm like jumping around and shit.
That is
Doing flips.
Don't flip your shit.
1 exhaustion.
He jumped in the fire.
It is technically daytime now too, isn't it?
I wasn't finished doing flips, Jamie. Now I'm back. I jump up the street.
Amidor and Gleam are already standing up.
Oh yeah, that's rock.
They look ready to
That's
go.
definitely rock.
How'd you sleep, bud? Because I'm doing my morning
I got
stretches.
such a fucking stiff neck. God damn it.
Oh, let me see if I can help you out with that. I tried doing some chiropractor shit on his neck.
Oh yeah, are you trying to relieve him of his tension and pain?
Yeah.
Make a
Roll
medicine check.
persuasion. No, roll persuasion check.
Roll what?
You can't persuade.
I
him
don't
to
know.
feel better.
Yeah, you have to convince me.
Oh yeah. Larian's not gonna let you touch him unless you persuade him. It sounds like. So yeah, if you want to do that,
Yeah.
make a persuasion check, Rain.
I used to run the massage parlor at the Witchlight Fair all the time.
Is that you had time to do that while you gave people water out?
Well, I was apprentice at a lot of different places, and that was when.
Can I make a point for you, Richard
Rain.
/ Rain?
Mhm.
You're a monk. You should know like pressure points and shit.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm.
Oh,
Like,
I'll give you
look at me.
advantage. I'll give you advantage for that.
I'm
You can
doing,
roll.
I'm doing like flips and shit like that, and I'm like looking great, even though I slept on a rock too.
Yeah. So earned you advantage. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fine. You can try it out.
I go to
I'll
line
like
up-
lean down a bit so that I don't know, you can get like the good angle or whatever, and I'll just kind of like take a knee.
So where does it hurt?
You know, like point up to like the back of like my shoulder blades and like up around my neck. Oh, like this whole upper area just got messed up without like a good support for my neck. It's just all over.
I put my hand there, and I feel for any tension.
Make a medicine check, Rain. Okay, you put your hand there and feel, and you absolutely feel where he kind of cocked his head laying on a rock last night, where it feels like a knot. And you sort of just lift your palm up a bit and then just press really hard and really fast on that spot. Larian, it's a sharp pain initially, but then it feels immensely good. You can remove that exhaustion.
Oh,
That's literally what happened in real life
Oh.
earlier.
wow, wow. Rain,
He's pulling
thank
from
you.
real life experience.
Oh man.
The reason why I wasn't able to do it full time is because sometimes I don't know my own strength, and I had a couple get hurt.
Oh, that makes
But
sense.
anyway, you're
Yeah, I mean, I
healed, which is
like that.
great.
Yeah, that pressure was perfect for me. I love that. Was great. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you must have slept on
Oh.
a stagmite, bud.
Yeah, I was just too tired to even really notice. I just fell asleep, but apparently it must have just bothering me. Well, that's great.
Well,
Guys,
now
we got a chiropractor in the group.
let's do some aerobics so we're feeling fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1,
I'll
2,
I'll
3,
I'll,
4.
I'll
1,
hold
2,
it.
3, 4. I'm
Just
doing
give me some.
lunges.
I
Hell
didn't
yeah,
sign
brother.
up for a calisthenics class.
Now I'll do a backflip.
I watch Rain do a backflip and I don't try. I can't do that.
I just
Oh,
imagine he's flipping, like, just all over the place.
I feel great. I just need some water. Is there any water around here?
Rain, you look around in all directions and you don't see liquid around here, but you do see signs that it has rained here before. A little bit of erosion
I am
and whatnot.
quite parched. But I won't do anything about it now. I just put a thought in the back of my head to remind me to get water as soon as I can.
Yeah, you make water?
Yeah, but I don't want to make it now. I'm not
Gotcha.
dehydrated. I'm just parched.
Gotcha. Think
Like I woke up to pee this morning and it wasn't clear, but it wasn't yellow. It's like
all right. I know you didn't pee before you rubbed my neck, and I know there's nowhere where you wash your hands, but that's okay. We're out in the wild.
I want to wash my hands if I got dirty dick.
We're just roughing it in the wilderness.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All
Come on,
right.
Sal. Burn that bear fat. Hell yeah, brother.
Is this your normal routine, all of you?
I
No,
just
how
assume
we've
I'm
ever
still
done this.
sleeping.
Come on,
Oh, yeah.
Dandelion. Show me those glutes.
That's right. Hoppy has to sleep 4 more hours if she doesn't get the long rest. That's right.
And then we're boned.
Should have just slept.
I'll just watch for now. Nah, you know what? It looks. Yeah, I'll join in. All right, let's go.
Are we gonna just do this for
Come
4
on,
hours?
you bee. Let's see it. Move those wings, baby.
Y'all are all gonna have thunder thighs at the end of this.
Yeah, can I get a +1
Wheeler's
to my
gonna have-
athletics after this?
They're gonna
Yeah.
have biker's legs where they're like huge.
I'm gonna keep running. I'm doing whatever Rain's doing. He's leading the course, but I'm not gonna keep hitting the keys on the keyboard.
All right, now for some yoga. Namaste.
Is the weather like still like crappy in this realm?
It is cloudy. It's still crappy and cloudy. Lightning,
Thunder?
a little bit of thunder.
But like it's light. It's at least light, yeah.
Yeah, it's still dark, but it's lit up more than before, implying there is some
Like
light
a
source.
gloomy day.
Yeah.
So it's only about like 10 minutes worth of anesthetics. So we're chilling now.
I want to ask Amidor about that eyeball that I saw in the sky last night. See kind of like what he knows about it.
He responds, "An eyeball in the sky? What do you mean? Elaborate."
Did you say there was like thunder and then the eyeball showed up? Is that what you said, Jamie?
Yeah, a streak of lightning went across the sky, giving you a brief view of the cloud tops, and one of them looked like an eye staring right down at you.
So yeah, there was like this thunder and it lit up this cloud and it looked like an eyeball looking right at me.
That's ominous. Maybe a sign? I don't know. I don't know what would do that, or perhaps I mean, I've heard of magics that can look at someone, but there's certain things that have to be done before you can do that. Have you given one of your fingernails or a lock of your hair to anyone or something?
No.
Oh, well, I couldn't say then. Maybe it's just a weird cloud you saw.
Man, I hate weird clouds.
Maybe it was before looking in on you.
Was it just one eye or two, bud?
There's
It
one
was
eye.
just one.
Clouds look like things all the time.
I want to look up in the clouds and see if I see anything.
You look up at
Oh.
the clouds and you don't really see anything abnormal. I mean, it's still hard to see them really. I mean, I know the screen looks bright, but it's still fairly gloomy and dark up there. Occasionally, a streak of lightning will go across, and you can see the clouds. And most of them are flat or just a little curvy. Nothing resembles a shape, but you do feel something when you look up at those clouds. Is a small splat of water lands on your cheek, then another, until suddenly you find that you are all standing out in the rain.
Oh, well, would you look at that? It's hymning, and I point at rain.
This wasn't me this time, but I'm super excited. I got the rain coming down on my face. I just have my mouth open, my arms out like this. I'm like, ah.
Do we stand here for another 4 hours in the rain?
Well, if you guys want to find some shelter, I don't mind hanging out in the rain for a little bit.
I don't really care either.
Aren't you
We're
fire?
on like a mountain, right?
What about the rabbit?
I am fire. And when it starts to rain, like
I
I'll
seem
kind of like
unfazed.
naturally start to like.
This type of weather, it seems to not bother me whatsoever.
Yeah, I was like, I just become a little bit more like fiery. So like the water just kind of like hits me and then like steams evaporates away.
In fact, I turn over and look even more comfortable now that it is raining.
So we're on a mountain, right?
You are on a
As I'm
mountain.
getting wet and
Can
so.
I like, can I like go out a little bit from this little area and like, I wanna scope out the region now that it's not so dark.
Sure. You.
Wait,
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, while he does that, I just open up my water pouch and I start filling it up with water from the rain.
All right. You scope out the area around your lair, and not too far out, just kind of looking around, and you could see the path you came up from is a bit windy until it immediately goes into the fog and vanishes. And, just looking around, you climb a small ledge nearby, and you can see that there is a large body of water to your... let's see, what would that be? That would be winter-bound and slightly autumn-bound. But
Where's
that's
the
all.
picture?
That's all really you can see from here. Until you leave the spot, you get no picture. You can also see there looks to be one of those large.
With the
you can-
compass picture, that tells me which way is which.
well, northeast. We'll say northeast.
Thank you.
You can also see one of those large, what you can only assume is a lightning rod, shaped like a moon at the top, as lightning has been bouncing off of it and streaking across the sky the entire time you've been here.
Wait, the lightning's coming from it or
No.
going to it?
Going to it.
What's this lightning rod like? Look like it's attached to?
Some giant yellow stone, metal, something. Pretty huge. But it looks
Is
like
it-
it's at the top of another nearby cliff.
How nearby to Motherhorn?
Super far away. Really close to you, super far from Motherhorn. It might be
Oh,
like...
gotcha.
You just start walking towards it, it might be like an hour away.
Oh, gotcha. So Motherhorn then is like hours away.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. And it's like the whole terrain is like rocky and hilly and like it's almost like the entire region is like mountain like.
Exceptionally. It looks like if you didn't have a guide through here, getting lost would be absurdly easy.
So like I don't see like an open area with a cyclops just like roaming around. Right?
No, you do not.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I got for now. I come back to the campsite. Yeah, this area is pretty mountainous.
All right.
Oh, Amidor,
ahead.
do you know what that lightning rod about an hour or so from here is?
Couldn't quite tell you. There's quite a few of them about. I see the lightning heading to them and then zapping in the direction of the mother horn, but beyond that, couldn't tell you.
So you've seen them zap towards the mother horn, but then to the lightning rods?
From those rods to the mother horn, aye. Very peculiar.
Very strange indeed. That's a long distance to be going back towards the mother horn, too. I guess we just wait now until Hoppy wakes up.
If that's what y'all want to do. You want to wait?
I'm good.
All right, no one else is saying anything, so we're going to wait then. Well, no, we'll say... Go ahead.
We all sit around her staring at her so that when she wakes up.
4 hours of this rain not letting up go by, and Hoppy, you now have the benefits of a long rest, and all of you are soaked.
Yeah, but I get advantage because I love being wet.
Oh, actually, correction. All of you are not wet. Gleam seems completely dry.
Made a fire. I'm also dry. Except for my clothes. My clothes are actually probably wet.
Yeah,
that
sounds right.
I'm like super wet.
Hell yeah.
Like before it was raining. I was already wet before it was raining.
And anybody else joining me in the awkward circle around
That's from
Hoppy when she wakes up?
From the yoga.
From the yoga.
I guess not.
Hoppy, you missed Pilates this morning.
You see me flip over again. I just look even more comfortable now that like I'm completely soaked. It's weird.
Morning, Hoppy. Ready to get going?
No, I like it here.
You better get ready.
I mean, it's going to be raining wherever we go. It's not just in this one spot.
We have to.
Yeah, probably.
Why don't you want to go back to Hither? Is something wrong?
You don't have to talk to Bavorna. You can, like, hide behind one of us.
You can stay
She's
with
a good
Amidor.
lady.
You can stay
She'll
with
know that
Amidor.
you were with us anyway, but...
Well, technically, she gave me to you, so I reluctantly get out of my bedroll and roll it up and put it in my pack. Squirt, you okay in there?
Doing good. Keep me dry, please.
Will do. Stay in there. And I like pack it to where all my stuff is like creating like a little barrier on top of him, but not crushing him. And then I guess I reluctantly get up. I like slick my hair back and stuff. Look like I'm in a biker gang or something.
Badass.
Damn, Hoppy, I didn't know you were such a badass.
I like the rain. Reminds me of the jungle, forest.
Jungle.
Yeah, nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's go. Where are we going? And I hop up and I'm like, all ready to go.
Amidor, you ready to lead us?
That I am. A bit soaked, but you know what? A little good will do me roots pretty good. You all packed up? We're good to go?
Yes.
Very well.
Refreshed and ready to go.
In that case, I'll take the lead if you don't mind. Stick with me. And he starts to head winterbound. As do his allies, as do you all. As we are going to head to the overworld map. So you guys are on this cliff edge right now. You're pretty steep up. When Amidor takes you back to the path, it starts winding down a bit and towards what looks like a giant crater. But as long as you're letting Amidor lead, I'll be moving your token for now.
That's a clip.
Yep.
What's that?
About an hour goes by. Mark this. Oh, and you guys woke up quite early. Say that's the time. As he is guiding you around, you notice there's a large pool of water. Not far from you guys, maybe about 30 minutes out. Not a lot of trees and rocks blocking your view from here. This area seems to be relatively flat. Once you make it to your current position, you see what looks like a wagon barreling your direction quite quickly. It looks like it might be about 30 seconds out. What do y'all do?
Snap!
Step off the path.
And I just point.
Up.
I don't even bother to move.
I follow Larry's lead and I step off the path.
I grab
out of
Hoppy.
its way.
I try to grab Hoppy and get off the path.
I don't resist at all.
Okay, so you guys get off the path. Some of you pulled off the path. As this wagon is just beelining towards all you guys, it's getting really close until you can see it's looks like a standard wagon with maybe a black canopy covering it. And as soon as it makes it to you guys, it doesn't run into you. It stays on the path, and it looks like it may go by. But its brakes slam on, and it stops right in front of all of you. Two doors on the side of the wagon fly open, and you can see some lights on the inside. And then a hooded figure pops out the other side and slowly walks towards you. This is what you see.
Trying to sell some stuff.
Oh, battle time! Oh, it's
Battle?
I don't know. This has got a hood.
That dude does look creepy.
He takes two more steps towards you, and then holds out one robed hand in your direction. He seems to be wearing black gloves. He then takes his other hand and motions towards the open wagon with the door, and then takes a few steps back. And as you look into this wagon, you see some puppets approach from the inside. It looks like a little bit of a stage. And the puppets that approach are all of you.
Whoop. Oh,
I don't know if
cool.
I should be amused or creeped out.
That's neat. And I take. Oh God, Jesus, what? Hold on. What's happening? I take a step forward. Hold on. Something's wrong.
Is it just us, or is it also like Amidor and Gleam?
Hey,
Something's
Hoppy.
wrong.
Only move one of you, Hoppy, not the puppet too.
I don't know how I got it.
Press escape and then just click your token.
It won't let me. It's like it's a double token.
Oh shit, that's fine.
Oh
I'll put
yeah,
him.
it is a double token.
Oh, this is so spooky!
Move where you want to move, and then I'll fix the tokens. I'll put it that way.
Okay, I start walking forward towards it. Ooh,
This
that's
is confusing.
cool. Ooh, how'd you get the detail?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna send here with rain.
All right, fix the token.
And it's just us. It's not of Amidor or Gleam, right?
So our puppets
Correct.
came out of the wagon, or they're like in it, and it's like they're on like a mini stage inside of it.
They're on a mini stage inside the wagon. Sorry, that's well lit. But
They're just stationary.
Yeah, they're just sitting there right for the moment. But then the lights on the inside of the wagon go out for just a second, almost in a flash. And when they pop back on, you can see all four of these puppets seem to be sitting at some sort of table in these elaborate-looking chairs, turning to each other like they're talking. And then suddenly you see another puppet walk out from the side that looks just like Scabatha. It wiggles a bit near Sal, and then walks around to Hoppy and does the same. And then to Rain, which you see Scabatha's puppet wiggle a bit more, and then Rain's move its head back and forth quite quickly. It looks like they're both getting more aggressive with one another. Until you hear a popping sound, and suddenly the chair's arms fly off with these ribbons attached and wrap around the puppets, and they all start struggling.
Hey, that's when Rain pissed off Scabatha with us.
remember this.
I
Yeah, we
remember
were.
that as well.
That was what I was.
Aren't you a pirate
Oh
or something?
yeah, his
Forget what
terrible
my
disguise.
radio was. I had a scar to your house.
What is this?
Disguise where he was gonna try it again with the other eye.
The doors slam shut
Forgot about that.
to where you can't see what's inside anymore, as the words on the outside of the doors simply say, "To be continued." The robed figure steps up again and just bows, and then walks back behind his wagon.
I give him a very big round of applause.
Almost
I
as
just-
quickly as it arrived, before
The
you can
awkward
even
slow clap.
react. It just takes off, almost at full speed, as
I
if
break the
nothing
fourth
happened.
wall. I break the fourth wall and say, "Oh, I can't believe Twitch chat's actually paying attention."
I'll go over to Amidor. Do you know what that was?
That was cool. How'd they get the detail? How'd they think about that?
Amidor just kind of looks towards the wagon taking off, then back to you all and says, "Well, how'd you get puppets of yourself? You know them."
No,
No.
maybe we're famous.
Never seen that guy in our lives. Well,
Oh,
at least
like-
in my life.
I don't like that we're famous.
Well, if you all want to continue then,
Yeah. Yeah.
this
Wait
way.
for another day.
Wait, that was really cool. Did you see how my puppet was like, pretty big, It's pretty tall. I mean, compared to the others. Y'all were all kind of short.
Start to head through a what looks like a bit of a chasm that has a caved-in wall of sorts with a ton of rubble that you're having to cross through. And as you're crossing through, you can see standing in this rubble are 3 giant goats. And let me show you what that looks like.
I know what a goat looks like, Jamie. Come on.
I believe you. I believe you do. I can find them. Where the hell did I put them? There they
Sal,
are.
you can now turn into a goat.
I know what goats
Fuck yeah,
look like.
bro.
Hey, Sal, you're the goat.
Ooh.
I
You've
am the
unlocked
Turn
a
goat.
goat.
to a giant goat of AC rating 2 or CR rating 2.
As you go to, Amidor leads you to walk around said goats. They all turn to you. They were bleeding a bit, but now they're bleeding out words. Here, show you.
I'm bleeding out.
Loading giant goats.
The goat closest to you bleats out. When the moon obstructs the sun, creeping Lynn will come undone. The second goat immediately bleats out, play to her passion, stay on script, a cat, a horn, or a shadow ripped. The third goat immediately goes, the full scepter is the key. And then they all just stare at you.
That's only. Man, the one I was ready the most for is the least.
What?
And, Can I get a. Can you repeat this?
Yes, the first one bleated out, when the moon obstructs the sun, creeping Lynn will come undone.
Freaking then?
Creeping Lynn.
When?
Lyn, Lynn.
Okay.
The second
Hold
goes.
Okay, sorry.
The second goat says, play to her passions, stay on script, a cat, a horn, or a shadow ripped.
Yeah, I got that one. And then the full scepter is the key.
Yeah, the full scepter is the key, is what the third one said. And all the goats are just kind of looking in your general direction. The second goat, however, seems to be locked on to you, Larian.
I lock eyes back with the goat.
It's a staring contest.
I stare right back.
Make all of you make a, what will this be? Make a history check. DC is going to be 16.
that have to do with information about Fey Fiends or undead?
No. It's your history.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I guess maybe
Oh, hell
Faye will.
yeah. I rolled too good anyway.
So these goats just bleated out what sounds like information about a hag. You could glean that much. But at the same time, they seem to be just staring at you right after doing it, almost as if they expect something. You remember there's some Feywild rule about this.
Possible.
No.
Any of y'all know songs?
I see a cage. Do you see a cage?
Yeah, but what?
Well, goats like food, right? Ripperosity. And I come over here and I reach my hand into my bag. And I pull out a bag of bounty. God, it's so long every time. Alright, let me roll this. It's alright, you know, it's not terrible. I mean, like, it's some flavor. It's got some spice in there.
What do you give them?
Just like a whole bunch of, like, vegetables, because I know goats like to just munch on everything. It's just a giant tray of like raw and steamed veggies.
They crowd around
Thank you
Hoppy.
for the info. And then I let them all just like, you know, I set down the whole feast and just like, I hope y'all enjoyed this. And then I like back away. It's like sitting right here.
They happily start munching on your veggies.
I have a question.
Sure.
Yeah.
I see what looks like a guy who got hit by a rock over here. Is that canon?
That...
What was that?
I don't know, maybe. Go inspect it.
Go inspect it because
Wait,
it looks like
it does
some guy
have-
got
It
hit
does
by a
have legs
rock.
and an arm. It is a little rock dude.
Like, is this a dead body slammed by a rock?
When you get closer to it and kneel down, Rain, you can see that this seems to be a puppet.
A puppet?
A really large puppet. Almost, maybe slightly above half your size.
Those bones.
I go and lift the rock off the puppet's head.
Those are bones.
Ooh, that's spooky. And I point over there.
So you lift the boulder up off of this puppet, and you can see that whatever remained of its head area is completely shattered into pieces amongst the rock under you. You could see one of its arms almost looks rigged, a bit like maybe it had a true arm at some point, but now it just has what looks like maybe some type of metal rod with a cup at the end, just nothing specific. But beyond that, just a puppet laying in front of you.
I don't like it here anymore.
Amidor?
I'd like to... My Arcana is so bad. Do I have any of these? Hold on. Did I pick up that spell?
While Bacchus deciding what to do, or Hoppy's deciding what to do, I would like to see if I recognize this puppet at all.
Make a history check.
That's 20, baby. Oh, it's pretty good.
You think back if you've seen this puppet before, because you know you went to a toy shop at some point, but this thing doesn't look familiar whatsoever.
Is that
Amidor. What gives?
Is that goat still staring directly at me? That second goat, you said it was?
It was looking at you until the veggies got placed down, and then it broke its gaze finally and just started eating.
What are you staring at?
We are the men who stare at goats.
I just look at Larry for a second.
That goat was looking directly at me.
Well, yeah. They gave us information and expected something in return. It's just Feywild stuff.
Ooh, Larry, make a perception check.
Okay.
It's just bro stuff.
Should have gave you this a little earlier. All right, so this goat, when you notice the other one's sort of just eyeing all of you, almost like they expected something, this goat was staring at you almost as if whatever words it said may directly affect you or have something to do with you. You got the feeling that it wasn't really expecting anything from you. It was almost like it knew you somehow.
Yeah. Okay. Knew me
What?
somehow.
It's a goat. Walking one, granted.
Yeah. Yeah, goat.
You want to?
How big is the goat?
Do you
said
want to make
big?
it your pet?
No.
This is a large creature. It seems to be a... It looks like a goat, but it looks like its size is like 2 or 3 times larger than it should be.
Can I vibe check these goats?
Yeah, what are you trying to vibe?
Trying to see if they're actually maybe like, are they actually goats or are they like, how do I word this?
Not goats.
Have they been transformed or something?
Yeah, have they been like transmogrified?
So you think there's some sort of
Are
magical
these
effect?
goats are not goats.
Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah, is there like any magic surrounding these guys?
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana? There's nothing there. They're goats.
Oh, can I make one?
Yeah, whoever wants to. Sure, go for it.
I'm looking at the puppet.
I want to make a different observation. God.
Hot rolls.
Yeah, it's
I
just
kinda
a
wanted-
goat. What are you talking about? They're goats. My camera, help.
I kind of want to do that too, but I more so now want to... Oh, I want to, like... I guess... I want to locate all 3 of these goats and see if there's any identifying features or differences between them. Or maybe even anything in the immediate vicinity that might
Here, you
also
want me to
correspond
prove
to some
it's a
sort of
goat?
difference between them. Nice from... But mainly, like, if any of them have different characteristics.
Make a perception check.
I walk up to a goat.
Yeah.
Oh, these goats look pretty identical. Doesn't seem to be any differentiating features from them.
I reach my hand out. I touch the goat.
Make an animal handling check. Oh, you're not just touching the goat. You're casting stuff on the goat.
I cast remove curse. It's just a goat.
Okay, you touch the goat and cast remove curse. Its head immediately darts towards you, Hoppy. Make an animal handling check on top of it.
Joke's on you, I'm decent at that.
Okay, and it turns to you and just stares at you as you have your hand on its side and cast remove curse. The goat's body lights up very briefly, and then whatever aura it had fades away. It still just looks like a giant goat.
See? It's a goat.
Most ghosts don't just randomly tell you cryptic messages, though. Or are also gigantic creatures. But it is just a goat. In that
Just a
sense.
goat.
Yeah.
It's not cursed, it's just, you know, a goat. Did I actually feel a curse, like, get lifted from that thing? This is for me to know.
No, you didn't feel anything change. You just felt some of your magic dissipate. Your
It's just a
magic.
goat. I stand by my statement. And then I go walk off.
I'm gonna kind of like, just kind of like.
Ooh,
Are they-
is that a puppet?
Are they done eating?
No, it's just slowly munching. Now it's like they got a bunch of food. Hoppy left a whole feast for them, so they're just gonna sit there and eat for a while. It looks like they're not like feasting; they're just like chewing on it a bit.
I'm gonna watch that second goat.
Sure, he's eating. Rain, what are you doing with that puppet up there?
Staring at it, but
He's just staring. Okay, well,
I'm
all right.
just confused, and I'm like kind of freaked out now that there's a puppet here, and puppets just talk to us, and now this puppet's dead. I don't want to be dead.
So Rain's staring at a puppet. Larian's
Having
watching him.
existential crisis.
The goats
You
eat.
just have to stick to the script, man.
And you guys are the ones fucking with goats. I don't fuck with goats.
Okay.
If you were a goat, would you fuck a goat?
You don't want to answer.
I'm about to turn this stream into a Destiny. No, I'm kidding. Sal, if you were a goat, which you can become now, would you...
I walk up to.
Yes.
I walk up to Gleam. You doing all right? Hanging in there?
I'm all right. I'm certain why we've stopped.
I don't know, goats.
Well, right, but do we not need to continue on?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And I just look back at Larry and Sal. We really do need to continue on.
Oh man. Yeah, you're right.
All
The
right.
goats actually finish eating at this point as well. Sorry.
I'm gonna.
The goats. Thank you.
Before we leave, I'm gonna walk up to the second goat, and I'm gonna put my hand out to see if it will come in for a rub.
It stops eating
How
and
to
raises
train
its
your
head
dragon.
and just locks eyes onto you again, Larian, but it doesn't move forward at all.
Even with my hand out, doesn't care.
Not in the slightest.
Talk about you.
It seems to be just staring at you again, the way it was before.
I'll nod at it and just slowly back away.
Still looking at you.
Okay, I'm walking away. That goat liked me.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
No.
I think it's just a goat.
I'll look
Uh,
over my shoulder one more time. Is it still looking at me?
Yeah, two of them have started wandering off. It looks like they're leaving now, but the one's still staring at you. And the other two start galloping now down the chasm from which you came. And this last goat I mean, looking all in your directions, but it's dead. You know it's looking at you, Larian. And then finally, it bleats again. And it says, "A sad curse. An ignorant history."
Thanks, goat.
It turns and starts galloping away too, right after it says that.
Yeah, I turn and also start walking away ahead.
All right, you
I'm
guys
kind
are...
of like looking down as I'm walking forward.
You proceed on through the chasm, and Amidor starts leading you down another winding path. Until you see a large swath of mist in your face, which Amidor says as you enter it, "Now we keep moving, stay on the path, no stopping, no hopping off. It's your funeral if you do."
Understood.
And you all enter the fog again. And we're going to take a quick break now. I know we don't have a lot of time left, but it's break time. We're going to take about 10 minutes. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. Okay. So, picking right where we went off. You guys were just entering the mist, taking the path to Hither. You guys have been traveling for a total of about 4.5 hours now, and it'll be a full 5 traveling through this mist. I'll say this one's pretty uneventful. I won't put y'all through what we did before. As you pop out from under an arch and are back in Hither.
Just real quick, before we technically left Amidor, we just clarified that all we have to do is walk then back through this arch.
All right, Amidor followed you the whole way.
Oh, he's gonna wait here for us.
Correct.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. You arrive in Hither, and Amidor then says, "Well, this is it. A bit swampier than it's supposed to be, but whatever business you got, please. I can only afford a day. Meet me back here."
Okay.
Gotcha.
Just real quick, where exactly in Hither are we right now?
We should have popped out on the Winterbound side.
Winterbound side. So I want to. You mentioned this earlier. What's my character memory say about where we are in relation to Bavorna's area now?
You know that when you first arrived in Hither, you started exploring all the way from the Summerbound side of the land.
Right, which is complete opposite side. And Bavorna's. I'm trying to remember what the name of the place was called, but Bavorna's area was like middle-ish, I think.
No, not necessarily. It was more, if you were starting from the bottom, it would have been more Winterbound and then slightly Springbound.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get it going.
That checks out. So that means we should kind of just need to go Summerbound.
All the
Alrighty.
frogs.
Alrighty, let's make haste.
You guys are in control.
Now, I'm definitely, as we're going, I'm definitely like looking out as far as I can for
Does anything look
familiar terrain. Swamp
it's-
definitely.
It's starting to get real foggy, but you definitely get the scent now of, I mean, you are in a swamp, so it smells swampy, but you're starting to get the scent of bullywugs that you had before. You have a good feeling you may be approaching Downfall.
Downfall, that was the place.
All right. I'll say right about here is where you emerge from the mist, and you can't see that far out again, but you arrive in Downfall. I suppose I should have grabbed you guys too before I took that break. Give me just a second.
Well, this was like super close.
So you pop out like right over here. Oh crap. Just a moment, sorry.
Ruined my immersion.
Yeah, I forgot to set up the vision here because you're not supposed to see everything because it's so foggy.
How
I don't
could
see
you?
shit.
Then it's my super immersion because I didn't even know what I was missing out on.
Missing on that. But on
I'm immersed in the immersion.
Whatever. You know what? Y'all can see the whole thing. Y'all been here before. It's fine. Here you go. You step
haven't.
into Downfall.
You ruined my immersion.
You have been. You just were in a cage.
All right. What would y'all like to do?
Heck, are we?
I recognize this map.
Let's head to
Wait.
the Floridas, which I believe is over here.
Didn't we put a fire out at this house?
That's
No, that was a different house. No, wait. Wasn't
No,
it?
that was
No,
like
she
this
lives in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't we put a fire out in this very house we're in front of right now?
Oh, yes, we did.
Where do we go? Because I haven't been here. Well, much.
I'm not too keen on this either.
Oh
Except
wait.
for that back spot. I know
Wait.
that
Did we
pretty well.
want to see the bollywugs? Oh, I still have the Rito C. Borvorna, so the bollywugs might still take this.
Unless they had another revolution.
Yeah, it's probably who was the previous? Who was the king when we left?
That was
Yeah, who was the guy who just took over?
King
King
Bullock the
Gulp.
19th.
The 19th. Okay. Okay. We'll see if he's still. We'll check the bridge for his head.
What
Alright,
about our buddy with the we got his head back?
Oh, but didn't
Clapperclaw? Didn't we do that
Illig?
already?
Was it
Wait.
Illig that?
Oh no, I was a frog during this whole mishap.
But you knew what was going on. You just couldn't talk to us.
Yeah. I try to remember what the scarecrow's name was.
Clapperclaw.
Real hard about it.
That's good enough. Clapperclaw.
Clapperclaw. I wonder if Clapperclaw's still
He
here.
said it.
I think he was over by
Yeah, he was this way. Let's go.
Seds.
Stay close, Hoppy.
I followed.
As you pass through this bridge, the first head speaks up. Fresh meat on deck!
Are there more heads than there?
Oh,
Strangely, no. It's the same amount of heads.
look at that.
The old dead kings. What's up, boys?
Oh, look! This one's blue! And it speaks, too! It looks rather sad, if you ask me. I don't think it looks too sad.
Hey, quit the chatter. Quick question. Who's the king? Who's the head king of this place now?
Why, that's an easy answer. It's your mother! And they all start laughing.
Damn. They got you good, Rain.
The last head says, wouldn't that be the queen?
You want to jump in that water for a minute? Wait, queen.
If it was his mother, it would be the queen.
Oh.
Very funny, guys, but my head's not on a stake. So who's in charge here? Is it?
Well, I'm in charge. No, I'm the one who's in charge. Well, none of us are in charge, technically.
Rain, just keep going.
Yeah, these guys are not going to be helpful.
They're
It's,
just gonna talk shit.
All right. Well, I was a frog here last time, so if someone wants to take the lead, because I don't want some random guy approaching.
Yeah. Let me scoot up ahead in front of you.
There you go.
They all haze you as you go by.
Good day to you, fellas.
The moment
See
you
you next
approach the guards, this frog right here steps up right next to you, Larian, and starts shouting and says, "Newcomers, now introducing the new king of Downfall, third of his name, the best backstroke I've ever seen, an all-around good guy, Cockcroak the Great."
Cock croak?
Cock stroking, am I right, boys?
And then he motions to this frog here.
Cockroach the third.
I whispered this out. I wonder if there's another knife incident.
Oh. All hail Cockroach the third. Down with the old and with the new.
Subjects,
yes.
subjects, welcome to my kingdom.
Yes, we're here to see Bavorna.
Bavlorna, well, why?
I'll take out the writ that I still have, and I will hand it to him. Or hand it to whichever, boy is attending to the king.
Of gunk, take whatever he has, take it, bring it here.
That should explain it all. It's of the utmost importance that we get to her immediately.
You see them whispering back and forth. And then Afgunk steps aside, and King cockcroak, says, a past writ by a previous imperfect king. Do I honor it? Do I honor it? He looks around to the other frogs who seem to, they look like they're trying to judge what he would say so they can say it.
My good
And
liege Cockroach, allow me to just point out that while the infidel that is now gone, and the infidels before him that no longer precede your greatness, do not supersede Bavorna herself. And the writ does still represent the importance to her among all else. So, just consider that your great ship, and I'll do like a weird bow with my hands out.
Oh, I do enjoy the manners on this one. Go ahead then, go ahead. But I didn't send you. Swear to me that you will not mention me.
Of course, of course. It will be a long-gone king who has sent us.
Good. Excellent. All right, off you go then, off you go.
Very well. Thank you, good sir. And I bow again. And let's go, guys.
Are any of the frogs offering us wine this time as we walk through?
No. A few of them are giving you, looks like they recognize you, but none of them offer you anything this time.
I give the king, Your Majesty, and give a really deep bow and like flop my ears forward on the floor. And then walk by.
I also go to the king. Dear king, I am Randy Ross, 69th child of the Ross family. It's a pleasure. I stick my pinky up in the air.
He responds, "Oh, more royalty! It is indeed a pleasure!" And he holds his pinky higher.
I hope one day I can reciprocate your, let's say, kindness. I lift a little bit higher.
And he, God damn it, and he responds, of course, but you are welcome in my kingdom, as you are so polite and have such good manners. And he holds his pinky, his whole arm is extended now, up in the air.
Thank you, kind sir. I just take a bow. Good day, gents. And I walk away.
Okay, and then we continue.
I'm
Easy enough.
just staring at Rain in awe.
Very good, Rain.
I whisper at Sal, if you ever want to get a princess, that's what you gotta do, bud.
What, pretend you're royalty?
I am royalty, you heathen. I give him a slap.
I didn't know you were royalty.
So we're just gonna walk in here and we're gonna ask for a boat.
Oh, this big thing.
Bullywug and the alligators kind of look at you.
Good evening, all hail Cockroach.
He just gives you a nod. You see, they seem to have some sort of meeting in the next room.
There'll be another fucking row.
I'll let. Sorry, go ahead, Rain.
I'm just thinking in my head.
Oh, I'll like knock as we walk in then. I guess. Yeah.
The door, ain't no door there. His is wide open.
Yeah, it looked like it was open. Good evening. Well, is there a boat available for us to sail across?
One of the bullywugs stops and says, no, there's not. It's across the water, and the other one burned somehow?
Yes, that sounds
that's
right.
tragic. How'd that happen?
Must have been a Viking funeral.
Yeah, I'm sure it was for good cause.
Spontaneous combustion, I bet.
Or in memory of some great hero.
No, probably spontaneous combustion. Definitely that happens a lot around wood.
Well, if there's no boat available, we're just gonna go through anyway.
Like, give everybody
a swim. We're fine with that.
Swimming is the preferred method anyhow.
All right, then you continue along with what you were doing. Good day, sirs.
They go back to chatting.
All right, easy enough. At the end, these crocodiles scare me every time.
I pull out my shield and use it as a little scuba thing. Or not
Alright,
like a boogie board.
and so I'll walk out to the end of the dock. Alright, guys. It's very important now what's about to happen. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
don't
across.
get eaten by that big thing.
Well, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We're gonna swim across, okay? We're gonna get to the other dock.
Yeah?
Do not stray from the path.
Right. Why is that again?
This is where the murder tree is.
Oh, murder tree.
Imagine someone getting killed by a tree.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
what a
crazy.
fucking idiot.
I dive into
So-
the water.
Wait, but the pixies!
Fucking idiot. And I dive in right after.
Me too.
I do a nice, like, fucking just graceful ass dive.
I'm boogie boarding
Great.
across.
If you hear any pixies, ignore them.
All right, I'll ignore the pixies.
What do you mean?
Just nobody's screaming for help. It's a trap.
But we have to help everyone.
We've been through this. It was a trap.
I don't
You can-
remember.
You can help if you want. I'm not helping.
Oh, hold on.
I wouldn't suggest it though.
Hey, as I turn around and look at Hoppy, like, hey, let's just get rid of this
I
hag.
don't remember this conversation. I really think we should help whoever's, out here who needs it.
Let's
Hoppy,
deal
give
with
me
the
your hand.
hag. We got a time. We gotta get back to our
Ooh,
boys, and we gotta
Hands, and I give you my hand, and it's a little bit wet and like
I just grab
oddly
it and
furry.
I hold it and we're walking.
Oh, also, I
Where are we
didn't swim
going?
across the water. I walked across it on ice because I'm badass.
Yeah, I figured.
As you are passing by
Fuck those pixies.
this area, a voice does call out from you to the west, as you all hear, "Oh no! My top's flown off and my bosom's exposed! Someone help!"
Nope.
Mm.
Keep going. I'm dragging
Disgusting.
Hoppy. Hoppy, you don't care about that. She's naked. She doesn't need help. She's fine.
What
She's
kind of
topless.
weapons have
Would
exposed
somebody
bosoms?
find my shirt?
Nope.
Find it yourself and put some proper clothes on, I yell out.
No wonder they got Richard. I'm still dragging you, Hoppy.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Okay. Just in case you were stopping.
My kitty
Alright.
cat wanted to come.
Wait, did we ever? We didn't find
Hello?
this chick's heart. No. We have nothing to.
We know where her heart's at. It's in the phone.
Yeah.
I was here the
Um,
whole time.
Over
I don't
there.
know. I don't know about the freezer.
Yeah. Well, if we don't hear anything.
What kind of imbecile would fall for my bosoms are out? Jeez.
Well, last time they got us with just plain old help.
Yeah, that's a little bit better than my bosoms out. No one yells my bosoms out when their bosoms out. It's...
I wonder if the
I
pixies
was
recognize me
here.
in silent and. Oh, I have let go of your hand now. By the way, we're well past. So I'm not gonna drag you anymore.
That poor lady.
She'll be all right.
You
Somebody
guys
will
are
help
so
her.
mean.
Somebody
She
who
gets
cares
cold.
about her bosoms.
She needs to put some proper clothing on.
Are we-
It's
we are-
2020. Girls can dress themselves.
I don't remember exactly how we got across from here south. So
I know how we got across.
you don't know how. You don't know anything.
No. I remember coming across. There was this rope over here. You guys jumped on the rope while I walked across like a badass. Wait, before we go over though,
Wait, you want?
who has the portrait on them?
I do.
Yeah.
Alright, and it's a portrait of who?
Yes, it is the correct portrait.
It's the correct portrait.
It is
We-
the correct.
We
It is
think
the correct
so hard about what the correct portrait was.
portrait.
Jamie.
I
Yeah.
only wrote down that I have Scabatha's portrait for Bavorna, so I've forgotten once again who it was supposed to be of. I think it was supposed to be a picture of herself.
I think it's supposed to be Scabatha's portrait.
Yeah, that might have been what I mixed up last time. Larian's memory. Can I rely on Larian's memory? Or can I just? I don't actually want to take.
Jamie, you can
picture
confirm
out.
this before we talk to the hag.
What would you like me to confirm?
Whose portrait we're supposed to get?
Yeah, I made y'all roll a lot tonight. you remember the deal that Bavlorna had made with Sal and Larian was that Bavlorna wanted a portrait of Scabatha.
Yeah, that's what we got. Because we rolled multiple times while we were there to remember what portrait we needed to get.
You had pointed out that I hadn't actually made a good note of that. I just refer to it as a portrait. And then we entered a room
Not just a
full of
portrait.
portraits.
You know what?
and-
If we weren't off for 3 weeks, we would have had it. We would have
yes. So I have Scabatha's portrait. And I am
Also,
about-
check out the cat cams right now, boys.
Cat cam.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You got 2
nice
kitties.
cat.
Mine's
Alright.
nowhere near.
Yeah, you're famous. You're on television.
There's a lot of cats in the audience right now. In the,
Meow.
on the
Yes.
seats.
So we climb this, right?
Yeah, you guys climb as I shape walk.
Yeah.
I did like the little Michael Jackson walk. And walk across.
Do I need to
And-
roll anything, or can I
No, I
just...
say you can just climb it pretty easily.
Whee!
And when we get there, we have to remember to be polite and respectful.
Yes.
All right.
And
you-
not to fuck with that thing in the middle that was clogged.
Yeah, that was a big cube.
You guys make it to Bavlorna's cottage. Also, just quick note, it is, I think I recall it being very dark here, too. You guys crawl up onto the balcony, where you had entered last time, at least Larian and Sal. And I'm going to take you over to the map.
I look over at Hoppy
Right here.
and I'm like, we gotta pretend to be their servants. Remember that.
Wait, I thought we were.
Exactly.
All right.
Correct.
I will introduce you guys since I am your servant. So I go over to the door and I knock. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
You do not get an answer.
Last time we just walked in here, yeah.
Hello? It is I, Rain D. Ross, servants of Larry and Sal. We are here to deliver the portrait to Bavlorna.
When you enter this room, you notice it's very dark. Some of you have dark vision. It looks pretty monochrome in here, but some of you others, you can only see a few, like maybe half a foot in front of you without a light source.
Well, reduce flame? Is that the one?
It's dark as hell in here. I pull
Nope,
out my
that's not what I
mace.
wanted to do.
I pull out my carrot
Nope.
mace, hold it up.
Just want to link it. Whatever, I linked it.
Larion sets the house on fire.
I want to do just the flickering flame in my hand part for light.
So that's 10 feet of light. And Hoppy, you're doing what now?
I cast light on my mace and hold it up.
Well, then this... Then I...
No, wait. I cast light on my shield and hold that.
Oh, you still producing flame, Larian?
I mean, it's a cantrip anyway, so I'll, like, produce it and then be like, she'll do the light, and I'll be like, oh, never mind, and I'll just kind of, like, put the flame out.
Okay, then that gives you that much light you're producing, Hoppy. And Larian, yours, your produced flame is not quite as potent as
Yeah, once
Hoppy's
she took...
light.
Once her light comes out, I'd take the flame away. I just cut it out. Be like, oh, okay. That's better.
Oh, okay.
It's a
I'm
cantrip
tired
anyway.
of not seeing things.
Yeah, I can only help a little bit with that. I can see fine.
I guess we'll check upstairs. Make sure you guys stay away from that pool.
Yeah, don't
What's
go in the
wrong
pool.
with the pool?
There was something really...
Is the pool acting weird like it was before?
The pool's actually flowing pretty normally now.
I don't understand. good. It's just a pool.
Yeah, it's probably
I'm
okay
looking
right now.
at. Do I see anything? Is it like dark and creepy?
No. Looks murky, but that's the end of it.
Yeah, all right. Oh,
So
that's cool.
this was before his room right here.
Yeah, I
Wait,
will.
no.
I knock on the door.
Um,
Madam Belforna, we are here to deliver the portraits.
You hear a voice, but it's not from the other side of the door. As you hear another voice, Jack. Hold on.
Of course, milady, take as much time as you need.
You hear footsteps from behind. As you turn around, you can see Bavlorna standing in a hallway as she walks in saying, "Now who would come to the second floor Oh, I remember you. Come in here, come. I was just eating."
We apologize for coming up on the second floor. We know your time is important, and we wanted to deliver what we promised of you. Do you mind if we take a seat, miss?
Wait, weren't you one of the ones I was going to eat a few days ago?
Yes, but now I am the servants of Larion and
Wait.
Sal.
Oh shit! Which way did y'all go?
Sitting there now.
The left.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. I gave you away for some reason. I don't
Yes,
remember,
and
but I believe I made
to
a deal.
aid my masters in their quests.
Oh yeah. What they said.
Also, might I say, it is lovely meeting you again.
Well, yes. Do you have what I asked for? And
Yes,
she looks
thank
over to Larian and Sal.
Yeah, thank you, Rain. That'll be enough. Good job.
course.
Oh, yes, we have returned, and I'll reach into my bag with the wrapped up portrait. Is there like a spot on the table, or is there like stuff all over the table?
There's some gross, rotten-looking food right in front of Bavlorna, but amongst some shattered dishes, yeah, there's a spot.
I'll place the portrait on the table in that spot and carefully move some things aside, and I'll open up the sheet or the cloth or whatever and tilt it towards her, and as arranged, or as we arranged.
She looks down at the portrait and then reaches forward and carefully picks it up and stares at it and says, "Oh, yes, this'll be perfect. Oh, I'm going to hex her into tomorrow." You've done well. You pilfered this somehow and you're still alive. Good. And, I am a woman of my word. I believe I offered you something you were missing. One of you, right?
I just raised my hand.
Yes, we will be free. We have completed our deal, and once you've returned what was lost from my good friend Sal here.
She tucks away the portrait and stands back up from the chair she was sitting in and says, Yes. Well, all right. Wait here, and I'll retrieve what belongs to you. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And she walks behind all of you and around.
I give her a bow as she walks by.
And you hear her footsteps getting quieter as she goes deeper into the house. And she is away.
Hmm.
No.
What was she eating? Just like some of this garbage? This rotten crap?
Yeah, it looks like maybe some sort of moldy fruit on the table.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Rather her eat that than you.
Red flag.
I whisper to them, let's just deal a deal and get the fuck out of here.
That's right. We're just once Sal gets his lost thing back, we can leave.
Leave. We don't have to talk.
Does she even know what it is?
Well, we'll figure it out.
I hope so. She seemed to last time.
Oh, you talk to her, not me.
It'd be kind of funny if she gave you back like Baka's fashion sense.
Great.
And I
Wearing
look
polka
over.
dot pants and striped t-shirts.
What did Richard lose?
You mean the clown that was with you?
Richard lost
She wasn't a clown.
his.
He dressed like one.
He couldn't.
She didn't dress
He
like
couldn't
one.
write or something. Wait. Yeah, that's right. He couldn't sign his name. That's right. Dwayne always did it for him.
Did you say you were from a circus?
Me?
No.
From the Witchlight
Me.
Carnival.
Sal said they were from a circus or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying
Yes.
that was a clown.
Why?
No, she was the cook.
The Richard lad became the
Why not
monarch.
both? Cook and a clown.
She was a good source of entertainment.
I'm just saying, look at the outfit.
You all hear a door open and close, with the steps getting a bit louder.
We're just coming back quiet up, Rain and Hoppy.
Yeah, I'm like stand like stern.
The door to the room opens again, and Bavlorna steps through and closes it. She hobbles around the table, and she has something in her right hand, something very small. As she stands the other side of the table and reaches across to you, Sal, and says, "Here, eat this. This will give you back what was yours." And she's holding a bean.
Just like a tiny little bean.
This looks like a regular, small lime bean.
I'll pop it in my mouth.
Okay, you put it in your mouth, start chewing around, and thankfully it doesn't taste rotten or gross. And she just gives one nod and sits back down at the table that you all are at. And Sal, you regain the ability to start fires naturally, and you feel your creativity return.
So I was like looking back at my notes. I did have it written down that I couldn't tie a non-magical rope.
Oh, I thought you were the fire guy.
Artistic
I thought I was the
creativity.
fire guy, just FYI.
I thought I was the fire guy too.
I think you guys mixed that up at some point, and I just thought I had it wrong.
Well, either way, whatever it was, you're good to go now. You're back to normal.
Yeah, I remember at some point after they died, you had asked again, and that was when I think you switched it.
Probably.
I remember going back in my notes and being like, huh.
She takes a bite of what looks like a rotten apple on the table.
Well, our deal was complete then?
Yes, our deal's complete. Now on, off with you. Very busy woman.
Alright, very good. Everybody, let's go.
Madame Bavlorna,
long.
it was a pleasure, and I bow.
Yes, good. Good job, Rain.
Thank you for the side quest.
Pat him on the back and. Alright.
We're just trying to get out of here as fast as possible, right?
Yeah, he's
I look at Larry.
scooting without the looting.
Hey Larry, let's clog this fucking well again.
No. Last time that was
No.
a dangerous creature that clogged the well.
Yeah, I can leave a creature behind.
No, let's get out of here as fast as possible.
So, where are you guys going after? Were you doing anything else in Downfall, or were you guys beelining back to Amidor?
We're beelining back.
Yeah, we're
Straight back to Amidor.
Actually, no, we're gonna stop at that tree because I heard some girls' bosoms are out.
No, we are not doing that.
Ooh.
We're gonna do some PvP before we do that.
Yeah, do you have any pictures of the bosoms, Jamie? Just so we.
So,
Precise.
We know if it's worth it.
Yeah.
it's only a couple hours that you guys have spent here, but I'll say you exit Downfall, traverse Hither back to the entryway, where Amidor is awaiting you. As you approach, he's leaning on just a stump nearby, and Gleam is just sitting on said stump as well. Seem to be waiting very patiently. And Amidor unfolds his arms, looking at you all, and says, "Well, you're back quite quickly. It's only been about 3 hours. Wow. Are you settled?"
We made
Yeah, let's go fuck the Cyclops now.
we made good time. Bavlorna's downfall was right here, and
She held up her part of the deal.
yeah, no problems. Just completed the deal. We're done.
Sal, how do you feel?
Man, I
Yeah,
feel
no.
good. I could draw a mean picture.
Do you want to draw a mean picture right now?
Yeah.
We're busy.
So you went face to face with a hag?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I guess that made the third time for some of us.
That's something to say.
Second time with that one.
Surprised Hoppy wasn't captured.
Yeah. Not this time. Good job, Moraine. You really played up the part.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well,
but-
Hoppy told me they like that sophisticated shit. And I grew up with that stuff, so I can play it off a little bit.
Some of them do, that's for sure. I think they're all a little bit different.
Oh yeah, she didn't seem to mind it. So
No, thankfully she didn't give much of a care one way or the other.
Well, if you're ready then, and he pushes off the stump and Gleam stands. Off we go?
yeah, we have a Cyclops with to meet. I clench my fists.
Back to Yon we go.
I look over at Pollinella.
That we do. And he
And a third hag to go for.
Amidor starts leading you back into the fog towards a yawn. And that is where we're going to stop for the evening.
Very good.
Woo! We're free of the deal.
We did it, baby. And
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to that hag. She's scary. She wanted to eat me.
She
Sal
did.
got his creativity back, man.
She recognized that she wanted to eat you.
Yay!
Yeah, bud.
I also got away from whatever she was gonna do if I didn't return the portrait.
That's what I care about. So.
Yeah. It's like I don't really care about drawing pictures, but what was she gonna do if I didn't?
Lucky your asshole, but not
Man.
like.
You should have thought about that before you asked for your stuff back, huh, Sal?
I think I
Well,
have some
hindsight's
ideas about
20/20.
what happened.
Oh, yeah? Hmm.
Why
What
she
happened?
wanted that.
She's gonna hex her sister, which is kind of good for us, honestly.
Which,
don't-
you know
don't-
what that means.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Sex stuff.
We gotta go get more portraits.
Oh, yeah?
Or
Well, now
things
that
that
she's
belong
asked
to
about
them,
these
maybe it would work in
portraits.
general, but we don't really know hag magic to do those kind of hexes. Unless there's something else you're not telling us. Hoppy!
Yeah, Hoppy, what's your back? Are you even a rabbit or are you bunny?
I'm a heron gun.
You're lucky I rolled a personal insight check and I was like, I don't really
I'm a-
care about that jungle comment.
You're
I'm a
lucky-
pure heron gun. I've just got, stuff.
That stuff.
Gotta travel. Gotta
Chronic
travel
lying.
with my family. Gotta get back to the tribe. You know what I'm saying?
Have rabbit will try.
Your,
tribe called
your made up
Hell
jungle
yeah.
family.
Raoul and all that shit.
Row.
Raoul.
All right, y'all.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Ren. Hold on.
I'm not leaving yet. I'm just saying, all right, y'all.
Oh, I thought you were about to. All right. Well, let me.
All right,
Look how
indeed.
happy- Look how happy this cat is. Look at him. He is
I'm jealous.
loving this.
My
He's
cat.
so happy right now. Look at
Staring at
him.
my cat. I wish my cat would come hang out with me.
It is looks very happy, but I'm gonna unless y'all got anything else, we're gonna say bye to everybody out there. Which?
Oh, I bought a house, motherfuckers.
Hey.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Okay, that's kind of a big deal. That was along with Sal's not unemployed earlier. You didn't say anything.
Yeah. The D&D
That's unemployed style.
setup will be looking a little bit different in about a month, hopefully.
Yeah, moving sucks, but that's good, man. Got a new place. That's gonna be awesome. I'm excited to see what it looks like.
We just got this place set up, though. We got the degree, we got the anime shit, you know?
It does. Looks pretty legit. It's very bright on your left, but other than
Yeah,
that, it's alright.
it's because Jesus is here.
Praise be.
Hallelujah.
All right,
Oh, man.
I'm gonna get us out of here. Yeah, everyone out there, thanks for watching. Be it live or be it on YouTube or VOD or whatever. We appreciate you watching what we do. I hope you had a good time. We try to enjoy ourselves as well while we're doing this. A lot of goofing around, but that's what it's all about. We do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central normally. Sometimes we're late, sometimes we're early. It is what it is. Expect 8 p.m. normally though. But big announcement here. I got to do a test stream with it first, but I believe we will be switching to YouTube for streaming in the future. So, I mean, you got our YouTube channel is Cloak and Stagger. Is it youtube.com/@CloakStagger? Yeah, I think it's @CloakStagger. Either way, you look up Cloak Stagger, we pop up under a Tom and Jerry cartoon. So it works.
We're over 100 subscribers, so I think we have the HTML to ourselves now.
We do,
Build
and
your-
I think they gave it to her by
we do.
default too. But even if you didn't reach 100 subs, like right when we were in the middle of trying to do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got it now, though.
Yeah, either way, we got it now. So yeah, check that out. And that's where you can find all of our stuff and us live from now on. We also stream every Friday night. No, every other Friday night. The Ghost of Saltmarsh. I'm a player in that campaign. I play Coulter Truthin, an artificer, who for some reason the whole city is really obsessed with and whatnot.
That's the hero of Saltmarsh, all right?
You want to know about that? Just watch the VOD. You'll see what I'm talking about. I will not go into detail about it.
Man, he's just the hero of Saltmarsh. He's just a real good guy, guys.
We
we
got
do
some
that-
homebrews on the way too, boys.
We do that bi-weekly, and we do have other campaigns in the works. I believe Mr. Rain is working on some type of arena-style D&D game. I'm curious to see that.
Style one-shot, which should be a lot of fun. You get to learn more about the House of Ross. So, all you Ross fanatics out there, I know I see you guys on the interwebs. And I heard Baka is actually making a homebrew herself too.
Yeah, I'm creating a world.
Everyone's getting the world fever, getting their stuff out there, which is good. I want to see it. More creativity, more background, more story stuff. That is awesome. I love to see it.
Or sex.
Or
More
maybe.
massages might work.
Yeah, more massages.
Hey, Ricky, Rain gave me a massage today. We're getting there.
Yeah, I'm not about to drive to your house tomorrow. It's
my
the same thing.
That's Rick massage.
We do have 2 other campaigns that are going to be running on here soon. I'm planning on starting one. I've been saying at the end of July or August, but honestly, I think it'll be September. There's a new module coming out I'm really curious about that takes place in the lands of Phandelver, which was one of the very first introduction to 5e campaigns written, except this one goes to 12 or 13, I think. So maybe something like that. And also, these guys right here, the players here right now, once we're done with Witchlight, they go into space. We're gonna do some space
Space
shit.
whale.
It's gonna be neat. So
They call me Jim Raynor.
Oh,
all that stuff coming.
Jamie, I'm sure you saw, but there's like a pretty good discount going on dndbeyond.com.
Right now, I did not see that. What they
Yeah,
got?
which this campaign came from. It's a 40% off. I am not sponsored. I'm just promoting good work done by good fellows and good people. 40% off. Go check it out.
I appreciate that, Mr. Randy Ross. I'm gonna take a look at it because normally JD buys all the source books, but there are a couple I wish I had on my own, so I'm gonna go take a peek. I think that is all I have for now. So yeah, I guess we'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one.
Adios.
Good night.
Bye.
I got to piss. God damn.
All right. Good work, everybody. Good witch lighting.